Welcome to the topic Change Management and Release Workflow with Active Workspace in Designcenter X Solid Edge. By the end of this topic, you will be able to initiate a design change request, communicate effectively with other designers, release the design for fabrication once it is finalized. In this demonstration, we will cover initiating a design change request by creating and assigning a task to a designer, the designer modifying the design and completing the assigned task, informing the design manager through a discussion once the design is finalized. Here, we see an image attached to the assembly that indicates a required design change for the support mount because the mounting locations have been moved. In hosted Active Workspace, it is possible to create a markup and save it as a snapshot. This snapshot is attached to the assembly and can later be viewed by other designers. There is a mismatch in the mounting hole location because the position has changed. The component requiring a design change can be searched by item ID or item name. Once the component is found, we can open the part and create a new task for the designer. When creating the task, we can provide a name, set the priority and due date, add a description, attach necessary reference documents, assign the task to a user. For attaching documents, we can select from the recent document list or search the server. Similarly, a user can be searched and assigned to the task. Once the task is created, we can start a new discussion for the design change and attach documents if required. We can add participants, such as the designer, and post a message. These tasks and discussions are saved with your engineering data and can be viewed later. From the designer's perspective, the discussion appears on the home page, and the task is visible in the inbox. The designer can open the task, review its details, and access the attached data, which includes the top-level assembly and the support mount component that needs modification. Next, the designer opens the assembly in Active Workspace, reviews the attached markup, and then opens the assembly in Solid Edge. The support mount requires a design change because of the altered mounting hole location. The designer can edit the part in the context of the assembly or in a separate window. In this case, the support mount is opened in another window, and the mounting slot is moved to the correct location. Alignment can be checked in the assembly if needed. Once the design is finalized, the associated drawing is updated. Both the design and drawing are saved, and the check-in operation is performed to upload the changes to the server. After the design is updated and finalized, the designer can release the part for fabrication using the new workflow process. The designer selects the design release process template. By default, all related following documents under the CAD design revision are included: 3D design, associated drawing, lightweight JT file, an extract of the 3D design, PDF, an extract of the associated drawing. Once the design is released, a release flag is set on the CAD design, and it cannot be modified until a new revision is created. Finally, we return to Active Workspace to update the task and discussion. The designer opens the assigned task, adds comments if necessary, and marks it as complete. The manager can view the completed task information. Similarly, the designer can reply to the discussion started by the manager, and the manager can view the response in their Active Workspace session.